Okay, I'm in. Christmas 2025 is hereby canceled. I'm not saying don't spend time with your family, but if 70% of America decided not to celebrate Christmas this year, and I'm talking no gifts, no travel, no decorations, no shopping, it would cause a massive economic shock and send a political and cultural message unlike anything in modern history. Christmas actually accounts for roughly 20 to 25% of annual retail sales in the US. If 70% of Americans stopped spending, that would wipe out hundreds of billions of dollars in economic activity. Those big box stores, e-commerce platforms, and delivery services would all see devastating losses. Companies like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Apple, and FedEx would take huge hits, likely triggering a stock market downturn. Investors would panic over lost holiday revenue. Some of those companies wouldn't recover. Airlines, hotels, and car rental companies, they rely heavily on holiday travel. Their bookings would plummet. America's consumer-driven identity is deeply tied to Christmas. It's not just religious, it's commercial tradition. A collective refusal to participate would feel like a national awakening, a rejection of the system that profits from distraction, debt, and emotional manipulation. And let's be real, you know who's actually benefiting from what the current administration is doing right now? Corporate America. It's time they felt the pain. What do you think?
We have no business going into the third quarter making corporations uber rich. After the year we've had, we could literally cripple this fucking country and bring it to its knees by canceling Thanksgiving and Christmas. Easily. They've been planning and projecting for this income since last year, previous years. They do these reports years out. They've been planning and plotting for you the same way that we sit around and be like, oh, I can't wait till I get my taxes in February, March. That's what they be saying. This is their taxes. And they be like, I can't wait for Christmas. We might slow down in the summertime, but Christmas, everybody's gonna let their fucking ego, their sense of competition, their consumerism overtake them. Everybody gonna be so fucking short-sighted and ready to just spend some motherfucking money. I don't give a... After the fucking year we've had, we have no business taking our money out of corporations like Target just to wait until November and December and give it all back to them. We have no fucking business. We have no fucking business pouring millions and billions of dollars into toy industries that don't give our kids. We have no business making cheap foreign clothes producers uber rich. Like, we don't have no fucking business pouring large amounts of money into this economy. We about to, in the next month, kill millions of turkeys and chop down millions of fucking trees in the United States. We don't got no, like, we got the environmental capacity to just be chopping down trees. like we just got it like that. Like, we don't have no fucking business, and nobody should have to say. Nobody, you shouldn't wait for somebody to call for we've been calling for boycotts all fucking year. When did we start boycotting Target? We've been calling for boycotts all year. It's millions of people across this country that ain't stepped foot in a Target, a Starbucks, a McDonald's, just to name a few, all year. And guess what? Even if you don't participate in politics, oh, I didn't vote, oh, that doesn't apply to me. The way that our country is set up, you vote with your money. You never have to step inside of a booth to vote in this country. Everybody voted. It don't matter if you register. It don't matter where you live. Everybody fucking voted in November of last year. When you empowered corporations to fund PACs to back up these fucking bullshit senators and leaders and our current president to perpetuate the nonsense that we going through right now. We fighting for fucking healthcare. We fighting to not spend our last to go to the doctor, to go to your primary doctor for a checkup. We're not even talking about cancer or other serious diseases. We're fighting for healthcare. All right, man. I really feel like I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs to the ceiling and nobody gives a fuck. I pray that this message reaches thousands, millions of years. We have ears. We have no business continuing to make corporations rich. Necessities. All we should be buying right now is necessities. I'm wearing the same gym clothes I've been wearing for 2-3 years. My shoes is worn out. I'm not giving Nike no fucking money, bro. For what? They got billions of dollars. What do they need my fucking $56 for? No. Nah. Do what you want, but as for me and my house, I hope nobody expect this shit from me anyway, cause
my people, let's make sure we are all on the same page. Christmas is 100% canceled. Black Friday needs to be Red Friday. Halloween, definitely not fucking with it. We are not stimulating no economy for this fucking disgusting regime of racist, pedophile pigs that we have running this country. Mike Johnson, all these disgusting pigs, frumpy diarrhea pants, everybody out there that's making this country disgusting and what it is, our pockets will be the boycott that shuts this shit down and gets it back where it's supposed to be. They got us fucked up if they think we're gonna try to make America great financially. No fucking way. People with little babies, you wanna get them something, I guess that's what it is. But all these decorations and all that bullshit, fuck that. Christmas is fucking canceled. Let's rock together on this. Nobody break the line. Let's all toe the line of not supporting America. We are boycotting America. Fuck out of here. We're not supporting a pig, racist, disgusting pedophile, 34-time convicted felon. This country will go broke before we fucking stimulate it and make it rock. All right, so let's stay together on this, people. Let's
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome on board. So it's no longer news. Black Americans are canceling Christmas. They are tired of corporate America sucking them dry. We all know that an average American spent $900 to $1,000 to buy Christmas gifts and seasonal items. So this year, Americans are saying henceforth this year, they're not going to spend any of their dollars on buying all these seasonal gifts, Christmas gifts, vacations, and all of those good stuff, right? Because these corporations, they've been making big money, and in a way, they've been invariably supporting laws that do not give back to disadvantaged communities like the Black communities and other people of color. So this year, they are totally canceling it from Target, from Walmart. We've all known the cancellation that started this year, which Target was one of the companies that was completely, blocked out. A lot of people stopped going to Target to shop, especially Black people. So Black people are now considering canceling Christmas. They're not going to spend nothing on Christmas. They're not going to enrich all these corporate America companies. They're not going to do it anymore. They are tired of it. They want to channel their money. They want to channel their resources to something different. And I guess they want to even save their money. So it's a new thing now. And a lot of people that are used to, celebrating Christmas now, I don't know how they're going to go about it. Like, would you like to share your thoughts on whether you're going to fall in the cancellation? Are you going to cancel Christmas, or are you going to stick to what you have gotten used to, like buying gifts and preparing money to buy other seasonal gifts, or going on a vacation during the Christmas? So let us know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Let's be fucking clear. Christmas 2025 was canceled November 4th of last year, when half the country allegedly voted for that man. It was canceled then. It was even more so canceled when these corporations clearly didn't give a fuck and kept raising those goddamn prices. I know the heads of Walmart, Amazon, Target, they're just right now, because they know that this is their peak season is about to come in. If I buy something for anyone this goddamn Christmas, first of all, be fucking lucky and grateful. Be fucking lucky and grateful. But am I going to support any of these big box retailers? Am I going to support Amazon? Abso-fucking-lutely not. It's going to be a local gift from a local shop. Nothing big, nothing major. But Christmas has been canceled, Bookie. It is canceled. It is no longer a fucking thing. Hello? Is this mic on?
Good Morning America is spew propaganda. They said that they expect Americans to spend more on Christmas this year than the past years. That the average cost per person in a household for Christmas is going to be about $1,552 per person. Who the fuck is spending $1,500 per person on Christmas? I have never, ever spent more than $1,000 on any of my children per person. Like, they've gotten their respectable shit that they wanted, Anything that's like way out of my range, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that shit. Like you could tell that they're trying to use reverse psychology to try to guilt trip people into spending more money on Christmas, because they know that's really what's happening. People are not spending money on Christmas. They really know that's not what's happening. People are not spending money like that on Christmas this year. People are staying home. Okay, so when they show you those fake little videos of, oh, look at the traffic during the holiday season, people are just hustling and bustling, and then I go out into my neighborhood and I go drive to the grocery stores and I'm like, ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody here. People are stocking up on shit. They're not just willy-nilly spending out here like that. That's how I know they're just spewing like false lies. They're spewing propaganda because they think that reverse psychology shit's gonna work on people.
This is what they don't want you to see. And I don't care who gets mad at me for pointing this out. Look at this. 6 hours our black dollars stay in the black community. Look at the comparison between our community and every other race. Our own black dollars don't stay in our own black community for a full day before it leaves to every other race. It's currently in 2021. Look at this, $1.5 trillion. Every other race is getting the benefit from our dollars and building economic wealth for their communities at our expense. Those days are over. We are taking that $1.5 trillion for ourselves. Of course, we need to support black-owned businesses, but our unity is going to bring back this money into our control. So we have a national black treasury that already exists. Black people can start putting our money collectively into a national treasury where we can buy land and farm and end the suffering of our people. Follow me for more because I'm going in on this topic.
This response here is something I said about black power and black influence, okay? I'm going to give you one simple example how powerful the black community in America is. Just retail spending power. That coin, that money is power. Now look at this. Right here on top of Google. The African American population, yes, historically held an extremely powerful position in the retail marketplace, excuse me. Look at this. You guys, the black community, known to drive trends across food, beauty, media, and more. Okay, this is just one aspect of black power. Look at this. The projected reach by 2024 is 1.8 trillion. That's a T, y'all. $1 trillion. $1.8 trillion. Part of this thread here, I stated that blacks in America, yes, African Americans, they can create or destroy any company in the United States of America if they wanted to, if they acted collectively. $1.8 trillion is no freaking joke.
Hey, with all this crazy stuff going on in Chicago, Memphis, Washington, D.C., in the majority Democratic black cities, let's cancel Christmas. I didn't say cancel Jesus, because Jesus is 365, 24/7. Christmas is just a holiday where retailers make billions of dollars. Jimmy Kimmel, they took him off air for 3 days. Walt Disney lost what? 3.7 billion? Let's make them lose 20 or 30 billion with Christmas. Cancel what they care about, money. America does not care about Jesus. Majority of the people who are in control that run America, they don't care about Jesus. They care about money. So let's cancel Christmas, and of course we will keep Jesus in our hearts, but cancel.
Black Friday and Christmas shopping is canceled this year. It is canceled thanks to y'all president, Mr. Donald Trump. Thanks to y'all president. So he got rid of the de minimis exemption, effective, I believe, today. What that exemption was it allowed foreign shipments to come into the United States without, having to pay any tariffs, custom fees if it was under $800. Now everything is subject to tariffs. He says that he did this because this exemption has allowed fentanyl to get into the United States, and it has negatively impacted, American businesses because there's so much competition with, other countries. What he fails to realize is with a lot of American businesses, it's not even made in the USA, it's assembled in the USA, but they get all their materials from other countries. And a lot of countries have already came out, I think it was at least 30 countries have said that they will no longer be shipping to the United States. They will no longer be shipping to the United States. This is going to affect businesses who might, import from those countries, in order to, make whatever products that they have. It's going to make everything expensive for us. We might lose access to certain things. And I'm not understanding the thought process. And I feel like this is something that is going to have an immediate effect on the United States economy. I'm wondering how this is going to affect Black Friday shopping, Christmas shopping, if that's even if he's going to renege on this. This is actually crazy.
We should boycott Christmas. That's what's going to hurt them. Fine, we can't all do a general strike. I get it. Let's boycott Christmas. We don't need material things anyway. It's 2025. Do you really want to buy all this stuff from the companies that laid everyone off this year? I don't think so. What we want is more time anyway, with our families, with our friends. If you work that day, call off, call in sick. Let's boycott Christmas. We can do this. Let's hurt them where it really counts. Come on, we got this.
It took a trip to Walmart to realize that I am officially done with Christmas. This is not about religion. This is not about spirituality. This is about a holiday not being about what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be a time of family and celebration, but when I was in that store, I could feel what's really going on. Christmas has become the epitome of consumerism. During this time, people are not happy. They are stressed. People were in that store huffing and puffing and sighing because they were under the pressure of buying a gift. And I'm not against the concept of gift giving, but Christmas has made it all about consumerism and materialism. Most middle and lower class families cannot even afford to be spending this much during this time. Yet they are under the most pressure to buy during this time because all of the sales and the deals. These corporate companies know what they're doing while they're pushing this Christmas agenda. And although it may be helping the economy, it is just...
In essence, the Americans are tired of consumerism and materialism because these are what these corporations are selling to not just Americans but to the rest of the world, right? And to think that about $100 million are being spent on gifts and seasonal items and also on vacations. And Trump's tariffs is another blow below the belt. So a lot of people are waking up to the realization that they can no longer spend their hard-earned money on things that will just come momentarily, and then before you know, you would have been left in debt that no one could help you to pay. So Americans are really waking up, especially Black Americans, because we know Black Americans are one of the largest markets when it comes to consumerism. A lot of Americans do like to buy stuff, and I love the fact that a lot of Americans are waking up to this nightmare of corporations and funding all their monies and all of those things and not giving it back to their community. So I just love the fact. So guys, would you be part of the people that will be canceling Christmas this year, or would you just continue with the tradition? Let us know in the comment section. But before you go, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, hit on the like button, hit on the notification bell in order not to miss any of my videos. See you in the next one. Have a blessed day.